everybody! Today I'm doing some back to school tips. This has to do with back to school shopping. It's getting around to the fall time. Well, really not, but it's getting around the time where there's starting to be sales on stuff like jeans, which can be really expensive, so you want to make sure you buy the right pair, not just a pair that like fits and you go with it. So today I'm doing a jeans guide. I'm going to go through like every body type and then tell you what you can do, what you really should stick away from if you want to flatter your body the best, and hopefully I hit everybody. So first, I'm going to do petite. If you are petite, that means you're very small and very thin. You just got a tiny frame. And so what you want to do here is you don't really want to wear a lot of like just pure dark wash, even though that's a really common thing and it does look really good. Dark wash jeans just make you look tinier, so if you want to look a little fuller or curvier or just taller in general, dark wash jeans are going to kind of take away from that. You want to find something that's kind of acid wash or light to medium wash. That's going to make you look longer and leaner. Any studs or embellishments on the pants themselves can help you elongate your legs because you're not going to be just looking at the length, you'll be looking at the details, which kind of makes your legs seem longer than they actually are. So a good pair of those would be, I found some pictures of jeans in magazines. So here is one that would be good for a petite. You see it is an acid wash and it has studs and everything. So that would be a perfect pair of jeans for a petite girl. Obviously not a style everyone would go with. I personally would not go with such a style. So what you can do is find rips and holes, any sort of vertical illusion, any vertical stripes, or like down the side of the leg, seams, anything like that is going to elongate your leg, obviously. And even though you may think that you should stay away from crop pants, if it's hit above the ankle, it's still going to look fine on you, I promise. So you can also look for like big pockets with lots of bling on them to make you look longer too. Also something for petite girls, they do sell short sizes, so don't just stick with the normal size if you're going to have to cuff every pair of your jeans. That can make you look a little shorter too because of a cuff at their ankle. So if you go into, I know Paxton has it, every department store has it, short sizes. I buy long sizes, so you can definitely buy short sizes, and that way your jeans will fit you. You can also buy normal sizes, but you don't want your bulk of your wardrobe to just be a size that doesn't exactly fit you. Inseams are really, really important. If you do go for a cuff, you want it to be very, very thin instead of like a thick, chunky one. Okay, the next segment is for girls with not a lot of badonkadog, a flat butt, and that's kind of like a weird thing when you have jeans because from the back you just look like a board. So this is some tips to help you. Obviously, pockets are very key. If you have any sort of embellishment on the pockets or any, obviously most pants do have like threading on it, but if you look for more embellished pockets or pockets with flaps that button or just flaps in general will make your butt look a lot bigger. Also what happens sometimes is the jeans will like fall off your butt because there's not really a lot of like support there, like nothing for it to like go onto. So you want to make sure your jeans are pretty elastic, and if you want you could go down a size. And probably go like a longer inseam to make up for like the shorter the pants will get. Anything that changes the wash of the jean can also help your butt to look more shapely too. Just like for petite, I have found pictures for if you have like a tiny butt. So here this pair has really nice like shading. It has different ton of tones. And then this one here has really, really, really nice pockets that will be very flattering on you. So hopefully you can see that magazine paper is not the easiest to work with here. Okay, the next body type I'd like to talk about is if you don't really have a lot of curves, you're just pretty much straight up and down, you've got boy hips, you know, there's not a lot of curve there. So the common thing you would think of, is I'll wear boot cut or I'll wear flared jeans, but I just want to let you know you don't have to do that. Something else that can add up to about the same as like a boot cut is if you have like rips and tears, also really, really bright, bold hues like a coral or a bright blue can add shape as well as rips because you can see the skin and contours. Basically makes you look like you have curves. I'm going for like a mid-rise with a little bit of a flared bottom. We'll just add some shape because it looks like you have kind of a waist where the mid-rise hits you, and then you do have kind of some shape in your legs. Also, if you want to take the time to look through the racks and find jeans with front patch pockets, that's instead of like the back has a patch, if you look on the front, some have like outward patches you can see from the front. That'll make you look like you have like added curves to your hips, so those can work really well too. So I'm just going to show you some ideas for jeans. Here's a nice floral pattern. And you can also go for bleach, as well as this girl has on some great blue jeans with rips that make her look really, really, really curvy and just like really full. So the next body type is if you do got a donk, if you have a curvy butt instead of a flat butt. So what you want to do here is obviously a boot cut is another really, really great idea, because if you have like a heavier midsection, then having a heavier looking calf is going to kind of even it out and make you look a lot more proportional. Not to say you're not proportional. This is a really hard issue to talk about. I'm not really good at that. Obviously all body types are beautiful. That I'm looking at tons of girls wearing jeans in magazines, and no matter what they look like, they're looking pretty good in these jeans. Kind of do the opposite from the girls with the flat butts. You want to look for pockets that have basically nothing on the butt and nothing on the front. You want to try to minimize the pockets. I personally don't like pants with no pockets on the butt. It just looks weird to me. I would not suggest that if you have a big butt, because I think it just accentuates it, in my opinion. So try not to go for like really, really embellished stuff, and if you can avoid really, really bulky side seams going down your legs, because that's just going to add like width to your butt, and you don't really want that. Also, I think dark wash work really, really well, and here's a pair to show you that. So here, these pants are really, really dark, and they have a lot of room for the butt. And overall, they're not even boot cut, but they're still going to be very, very flattering on any girl with a larger butt. The last body type I want to talk to you about is my body type. I guess I would say I'm tall. I'm about 5'10", and the main thing is when you're tall, you typically have long legs. I have to buy long inseams for every single pair of my jeans. If I don't have a pair of jeans long enough, I have to roll them up, which sucks big time. But I think what helps a lot with body types is that of long legs is a little bit of fading can distract like from that really long and lean body you have. It kind of breaks it up. You can also pull off cropped and capris, which other people may not be able to. Capris really just chop up your body, but if you have a tall frame, it may just make you look like you were just a little shorter. So I mean, if you want to look shorter, capris are a good way to go for that, I guess. Boot cut look amazing. Flares, if you go out, like the higher it flares, just the better you look, in my opinion. And if you go for high-waisted or mid-waisted, you're just all legs. Like if you want people to notice your legs, going for high-waisted and flare, it just makes you look like an Amazon, I swear to you. Like people will stop and stare. So if you don't want that, I would stay away from high-waisted for sure. I do not wear high-waisted just because of that. People already notice my legs without having to wear high-waisted, so why do I have to? And I feel like it's going to go out of style. But 70s style jeans are really, really in. You can also pull out ones that have like a boyfriend style wide leg because your height kind of balances that out. And you can also go for straight leg. I personally like that cut on my body the best. I think it just looks nice with your long and lean frame. I have a whole video on long sizes and what to do for tall girls with jeans and everything on my channel already, but you need to buy long sizes. Any store basically has them. You just have to look hard, and they don't have a huge selection, which sucks big time, but you'll need that. So otherwise, I've even been able to crop. Like the pair I'm wearing today, I can like cuff them because they're so long, and that's just like a blessing. You don't want to be like tugging at your jeans all day. Oh, I forgot to show tall sizes. So as a tall girl, you can go really flared, and you definitely need long sizes. These are long jeans from Aeropostale, I think, that they're showing in this magazine. So hopefully I've covered all y'all's body type. These are just the hardest body types to work. If you weren't mentioned, that means that you can go ahead and buy whatever pair of pants you find flattering on yourself. These are just harder body types to work with. Petite, tall, big butt, small butt, curvy, straight. It's basically all the different extremes. So if you're in between that, that's great. Everyone's bodies are different. So just enjoy what you have, and these can make you look even more flattering with what you already have. So have a happy jean shopping, and try not to go too overboard with all these newfound tips. You might find 100 pairs that look amazing on you. Go ahead and comment down below with your favorite jean brand or store, and maybe favorite cut, and if you would like your body type, just so other people can see what you wear, and if you found these tips at all helpful, if you've ever tried on pairs of jeans. Twosses!